Hey y'all, this is Jan from an Alaskan Crafter. How's everybody doing today? We're doing okay, huh, Loki? I have my co-host here with me. Oh, she's doing really good until the boom boom start. She had an incident not too long after we got her with a firework, and yes, thank you. So she's not real thrilled with them. She used to like them. Matter of fact, I thought for sure she was going to be one of those dogs, because she did chase after them in the beginning. Sorry if that was a great big snarfle. She was sniffing the iPad. Anyhow, yes, this is the last day of 2023 at 2:35 p.m. Maybe we can go into 2024 with being able to have the mouth work. Not gonna happen. So, why am I here today? Well, I'm doing kind of sort of like everybody else. I'm just going to chit chat and tell you some of the things that, let's see, there you go. Some of the things that I plan for 2024. I am not one to make resolutions. I don't really remember making resolutions. Maybe as a kid, I'll do my homework. Let's see. I do make goals. I do, I will try to do better. But I think I'm one of those that feels that if you set a goal, that if you don't make it, it's not like you're a huge failure. Because, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, you guys. My hair is driving me crazy. Just a quick note, we've been below zero. We've had an air leak in our crawl space basement area, which has frozen our hot water pipes. And it just came back on. So, I'm a mess. Anyhow, did you want to come up and say hi to everybody? Huh? Come on. Oh, you don't have nothing for me, so I ain't coming up there. That's Kiva. Anyhow, so I have most everything written down. Obviously, things will change as the year goes on because, that happens. I will say I'm not in my room because it has been below zero. That is one of the coldest rooms in the house. I stay fairly warm, but the toes don't. And who wants cold toes? Yes, I do have socks and slippers on. Anyhow, so to start with, Lala and I were talking about, okay, what hashtag are we going to bring in to 2024? Well, we are going to bring in hashtag stash before cash 2024. We all did a pretty good job of not buying yarn just 'cause. So far, the only one I know that didn't buy any yarn is Marieanne from the Crotchety Clogger. Maybe I ought to write this stuff down so you know who to go look at. She did end up buying a little bit towards the end of the year. I don't remember, end of December, beginning, middle of November. Oh, brain. See, we're going to try 2024 to have a brighter brain. Ain't happening. In the mid to end of November or beginning of December, she bought some new yarn. But dang, y'all, that's some pretty hefty happenings as far as I'm concerned. I think I went about 6 months or so, I think. Maybe less. I didn't write it down because I was a bad girl. I bought more yarn. So this year, it is going for me, it's going to be all about organization and shopping what stash I have, because like we've said over and over again, I have more yarn than I know I will use in my lifetime. Yeah, no, that's just so for 2024, let's do hashtag stash before cash 2024. I double doggy dare you to. The things that I want to finish that I'm rolling into 2024 is my hooded fall cardigan that I started that I wanted to have around Christmas time. Too much came up on my plate, was not even close to touching it. Matter of fact, last time you saw it is the last time I touched it. The beginning of this year, I knew better. I did. I've been roaming around these old streets long enough to know myself better. I had put so many blankets on my plate at the beginning of the year. It was like, what are you doing? This is crazy. I had purchased yarn to make a blanket for Jeffalope and my bed. That never got started. Didn't even crack open the plastic bags. Sophie's started, overwhelmed, go bye-bye, go night-night for a while. Multi-valence, still worked on that throughout half-ish of the year. Night-night, too much on my plate. Same thing for Rosewood Manor. And I gotta tell you guys, that blanket is some of the finished ones I've seen. Oh my gosh. I really, really would like to get it finished because just in what I've seen, because everybody basically picks a different path and most of the blankets are totally different. There's a lot of different combinations you can go and voila. So I would like to get that done and my multi-valence. Those two, I kind of sort of want to, I'm going to work on them throughout the year. I'm going to try not to set goals like I'm going to do it, I'm going to finish it this year because I overwhelm myself. Let's see. Those are the things that I would like to finish. The goals that for knitting and crocheting, well, let me move to this. I so far am only signed up to do one make along, and that's with Judy at Witch Piece Crafts. It's Gary from Urban Yarns, and I'll leave everything down in the description box. I hope I'll remember. He showed us this app that you could put a picture up and it pulls colors from it and gives you different yarns to use. The one I have, I stopped at Paint Box Yarn because I've worked with it before. I like it. I know it. later date, I'll show you what I plan on making. Excuse me, my phone is blowing up. So let's see. I will tell you the picture is of when Laura and Seta, Jeff Lope, and I went camping, and the colors that came out of it, I immediately was like, oh yeah, love it. So she has a palette from a picture that she's pulling from. It's oh shoot, I should have watched the video before I started this. Ding ding ding. I believe it's you can make anything you want, and she pulls a color from that palette twice a month. So it's a 6 month instead of a whole year like she's done in the past. Last year she did a traveling one, and I'm only speaking for myself because I can only speak for myself. I loved it because I do like to learn about other places. I'm not a huge traveler, but I do like to see pictures, learn history. What kind of industry do they have, whether it be food, fabric, fiber, whatever. Anyhow, so I will leave that link down in the bottom. It does start tomorrow. Do I know what I'm going to do? Is that very typical of me? Oh, goodness. So, I will also continue with hashtag BodHatapalooza as long as Laura is picking a number and I'm able to do it, or, you know, I will even try to make the things that I look at and go, oh, no. Try. No promises. The year of no promises from Jeanne. Okay, and obviously Hooker versus Hooker, another brainchild of our Mad Mimi. And again, you know, there are videos out there about it. Please come join us, man. We've had fun. We have. We just did a video on what colors, number of yarn, and project to do. Mad Mimi's last live. Go see. As far as crochet, I want to make something from just vintage crochet. She takes all the hard work out, yay, of very vintage patterns, even some back up into the 1800s, up into technical vintage in the 80s. Whatever. I would like to make something that she's doing, whether it's a past project or something that comes in the future. I also want to make something from that new Irish book I showed in one of my previous videos that Jeff Lope got me. As far as knitting is concerned, I have a big goal to knit a pair of socks, and everybody has said the vanilla. And my YouTube daughter, Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, actually has a tutorial that's broken down in 3 parts that I'm going to follow. I trust my Bridget. So fingers crossed on that. And I would like to pull out my national parks hats and get those done, along with the one that I was gifted, the one that says Alaska on it. It's a very beautiful looking hat, and I can't wait to, I can't wait to get it started. And I can buy yarn for that because, let me get it. My son knows me oh so well. Oh so well. Because this is our local yarn store. Is it focusing? Fiber and Ice, Alaska. And he obviously got me a gift card for it. So if I can't find anything in my stash, it's still considered a gift. It's not something I'm purchasing out of my pocket. So let's see. That's pretty much it of what I have. I don't, this year, like Judy at Witch Peace Crafts said, I put so much on my plate last year that this year I think I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm not too sure how many blankets I'm going to make this year because I'm finishing up on my last Boggy Creek blanket, which is the luck of the draw. We are on week 13, so there's only 2 weeks left of that. I have my, not spreader squares, but the extra squares I needed to make the full blanket. I have those done. So that will be priority so I can get them to either Lynette or Nancy before they leave in February, and I believe it's mid-February, to go to Boggy Creek, which is in Eunice, Florida, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking at some of the books that I received last year that I've pulled out to look at. Obviously stuff for little man. So yeah, that's pretty much it except for one thing. Some very, very, very exciting news. Very. Friday, December 29th, during Jack's Creation by Jack's Live, I reached my 1,000th subscriber. And like I've said, I really didn't think I was going to be all that excited, but I got pretty doggone excited. This is a pretty big milestone for me. And I checked before I came on, and I have 1,003 subscribers now. So I've got a little buffer. But I started keeping track. Just for curiosity. I'm not, there's nothing vain about it. I started with January 4th at 436 subscribers. By August 4th, I had 704. October 3rd, I had 900. December 4th, I had 967. And on the 29th, I hit my 1,000. And now I have 1,003. It was definitely a woohoo moment for me. I got, a few congratulations. Jeff Lope is very happy for me, even though he knows that this is primarily a hobby. I'm not gonna, I'm not anywhere close to being monetized. Unfortunately, I can't find where my total watch hours are. I had it before and totally lost how to find it. But I'm pretty sure I'm like 1,000 watch hours short. I think you need 5,000. I think 4,000, so maybe 800 hours short. So, maybe who knows? Lala said, hey, you could get $100 every 3 months. That's money for yarn. Okay. I don't need any more yarn. But maybe it could be something that I can spread the yarny loveliness with you guys who brought me here to this milestone, huge milestone. And I do want to stay tuned, not knowing when, not exactly sure what, but I am planning on doing a little something. So anyhow, I've already made this a 20+ minute video. That is what my 2024 is starting to look like. Again, it's going to be a no stress year because there are other things that I do want to attempt to do. So with all of that being said, hey, new subscribers in my house, you're my yarny friends and family. I do say subscribers, but I thoroughly appreciate all y'all that have come and come back to watch this goofy old lady and taking that little bit of time today, a bit of time out of your day to just see what we're up to. So I'm pretty much an open book, so if you have any questions, please ask. I do have an email. It is in my about page. It's analascancrafter@gmail.com. And I also have a Facebook page. I don't know if I have the Facebook page on my about page, but I can put it there. So that's it, y'all. I really, really do hope everybody welcomes the new year in warmth, joy, and love. And please, 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 if you drink, don't drive. There are a lot of cab services out there. Now, you may have to wait a while because, free cab service, they're going to be busy. So please don't drive. It's not worth either ending up in jail for a DUI, and worse yet, ending up in jail because you have murdered somebody. It is your choice. If you choose to put those keys in the ignition, start your vehicle, put it in drive, and take off, and even if you feel just the tiniest bits of buzzed, and you hurt, maim, or kill somebody, that's murder. Period. In my book. So, anyhow, on a brighter note, please stay safe. If you're outside, stay warm. Yeah, I suppose in the in the more tropical areas, stay cool. And let's hope for a 2024 full of peace and kindness. I love y'all. Take care.